Bring us
concept
face.
of an apology video, but like 2 minutes in, they have to do with the sponsor.
This
I'm
video
so
is brought
sorry.
to you by therapy. Please get some.
I'm so sorry for what I did, but I'm also sorry for when I was being tracked, which is why I use NordVPN, our
Ah.
sponsor today.
Oh my gosh.
But you know what I'm not sorry for? How much money you'll save with today's sponsor.
Honey.
All right. Getting on track because we got to get started at some point.
True.
So, last session, all of you took a break, gosh,
True.
from adventuring. Simon spent the week attempting and succeeding in contacting nothing. He received assistance by the follower of the new sect known as Nova. Once making contact, the interaction he had revealed essentially the creation of the worlds and why the being who made them seeks their destruction. Oscu and Marlin, after having an evening's outing, decided to best to confront Marlin's past, going back and trying to find the family that Marlin had essentially left behind. After arriving in Truesdale, they met the head of Shudder Company Varus, asking and pushing to learn certain sets of information to trade, in return covering up other information. Oscu agreeing to the arrangement and having the fact that he is a lich erased from the lowlands, essentially. Aaliyah and Liram returned to the lands of the Freebirds, visited Nydia, explored the countryside, and after staying a while, having some back and forths, burning an old room and a small brawl, and a getting to know each other that probably wasn't the best way to go about it. Not insensitive, but not knowing when to stop asking questions, perhaps, from Nydia's side of things. But after that, the three of them, Nydia, Aaliyah, and Liram, had begun to fly back on the Urla over the Frontier Council. So, the way we're going to do it is I want everyone to roll me a d4. And that's how we're going to decide who goes first this time around. Okay, Simon's third.
Hold on, I gotta roll a vibe first.
God damn it! Why?
Nice vibe. Nice vibe.
Oh, I need to do
It froze. What did I roll?
14.
You got a 14.
You got a 4.
I got
Okay.
a 4.
Someone tell me what
Wow.
that was.
That was a 4. That's perfect, actually.
Oh,
That's
okay.
actually... So it's
Well,
going
I mean,
to be...
aren't also Liram and Aaliyah on the same thing, so shouldn't they go at the same time?
Well,
I have
both
to
of
refresh
them,
my foundry.
I assume, are going to be wanting to do different things on the ship. Whether it be having a conversation with Nydia or Aaliyah or
Valid.
some things to that nature. So even though they're together, they should have equal amount of time as everyone else. That being said, Oscar,
There we go. Now loading him.
you are in the town of Truedale. You have, I would say, gotten a general vibe of the place. You've spent about half a day here so far. Marlin has gone about, found a bar to kind of settle in at, and has been asking around about a good hotel. He would express to you, kind of turning once you're both sat down at the bar. All right, so what do you think we should do? Do you think we should head back, get back up? I don't think we're ready for this.
How hard would it be to find them all? Do you know where they would be?
It's gonna be hard. Simon is fairly short, blonde like myself, brown-eyed, short, clean cut. One I remembered it being in. I don't know.
It has been. How long has it been?
It's been almost 20 years. Actually. Wait, no, that's not right. That's it. Seed kind of scratches his head. It's been a long time. Story short. It could be changed. You could. It might be harder. Maybe scrying scroll should have been a better place to start than rushing in here, looking about willy nilly.
I think we should head back and try to make a bit more of a plan before leaving.
Yeah. We're gonna need some of the smarter cookies to hash something up. No offense to us, or more so, no offense to myself, I'm not the best at making plans. So,
Neither am I.
yeah.
Perhaps we should have talked to the others before this.
Yeah. Well, good thing, we didn't exchange any of our money for McBucks, so we're not losing anything when we are leaving the country.
Another thing.
Yeah.
Um, did the people from Shutter say something about bitches in this place?
I don't know. Maybe. This isn't the most
This-
magically inclined place.
I thought they said something about how my secret isn't too much of an issue here.
I think that's more so because they lack morality and ethics, rather than liches are common.
This is an odd region of the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the lowlands. Morality, ethics, it's a lot of gray things here.
Mhm. Well, can't wait to get back to Lartrum then.
If that's the case, we should start walking. You want to buy anything while we're here?
I haven't really seen anything that piques my interest.
No, not even a watch. I want a hat.
One moment. Perhaps next time we are going to be here.
All right. There's always next time. Come on. Stand up. As would begin to head on out. As I close my door. I'm just heckled outside my room. I don't know if you heard that.
I can imagine it wasn't a family member.
It was.
While walking, Oscar would say, "You sure you don't want to buy something?"
No. I'm been trained at a bunch of monasteries, so possessions like this don't really mean much to me. Just need the clothes on my back and a drink or two.
So is that why you lose every bet that you make?
I mean, let's not talk about that, because I win sometimes. I'm pretty lucky, I think.
I'd like to challenge you to that.
Well, he'd look to the side, kind of shaking his head. Never mind. Anyway. Shit, we didn't see Ari out here. She either headed really far in or she only stayed for a little bit.
Well, she just wanted to see what this region of the world was like, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Sure, she's fine.
Peter did say that they ran into her. Hope that went okay.
Yeah, that does worry me a little bit. She's able to talk her way out of a situation, but oh, how well she is against. She's not stupid. She's a smart girl. It's just she's not the best at picking things up when people are putting them down, if you get what I mean.
You remember how much armor I wear?
Yes.
One time, on guard duty, I tripped and I fell right in front of her while she was sleeping. She did not wake up.
No. Not the most perceptive. That's Arya, though. We love her.
Well, if she has any problems, I'm sure we will hear from her when she gets back.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna hear all about it. Whether it was how horrible it was, how okay it was, or maybe a good time. Hopefully she got lucky. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say to him?
Nothing comes to mind?
High above the sky. Currently, I would say you guys would be over the Frontier Council. You guys are nearing summer, and you're over a desert. It is dry, and it is hot.
Nothing
You're-
new.
Yeah.
It is a sweltering heat.
Yeah, armor's off.
There you go.
Armor is off.
But nonetheless, the wind, this is not the right music, constantly blowing past is enough to, I would say, have a cooling effect. But this is Liram's role. So what would be Liram doing? What are a couple things Liram would like to do on this trip?
Probably just focus on cooking food. I mean, they're gonna want to make sure Leah's okay because that happened. um, I don't know. Probably just making food for everyone, making sure Leah's all good, making sure that Nydia doesn't accidentally jump off the airship trying to look at something, etc.
Happened a couple times. Okay. That is more than valid. I would say at some point, Nydia would approach you, Liram.
Hmm?
Would probably be sometime you're cooking. Change the music. Excuse me, sister. How are you?
Fine.
I need some advice. I obviously stepped on a whole can of worms, and I don't know what to do about it. Don't know the proper way to apologize for it.
Have you tried talking to her?
I plan to. I wanted to come to you because you're, I'd like to say, better at talking. So, just some advice for myself would go a long way.
Being entirely blunt, neither of you know how to talk to people.
No, quite.
So it'll be fine. Fumble around, it's more honest that way. The last thing she wants is a diplomat in a conversation. Don't go in with planned remarks, she'll fucking hate that.
Right. Very right. Thank you.
Be a person.
I'll try to be.
You are one, just stop trying not to be.
It's speaks volumes. She definitely nods at that, kind of looking down. Right. Assume, Aaliyah, you are down, shoveling away.
Either shoveling or there were times where she would bring her sword down and she'd just kind of lightly train.
Okay.
Just doing routines that she's used to. It would get to a point where she would go up and check on Liram. Yeah, and she'd want to talk with Liram.
Would you say how quickly would you like to talk with her?
How long's the trip again?
It's a week.
Yeah, it would be pretty immediate.
Okay.
Like it would be within the first it would be like just whenever she can catch them, basically.
If that's the case, I'm gonna say the conversation that just happened with Liram happens after this conversation.
Okay.
Just for so you would approach?
Yeah.
At what time? Is this
Liram's
going
just flying the ship most of the time, right?
It's technically autopilotable. So
Yeah, they check on it occasionally because they do actually know how to, but
When Aaliyah knows that it's on autopilot is when she'll approach.
I would say you're still in the cockpit, you're just maybe drawing or writing.
okay.
Can I talk to you?
Look up, close the journal.
Hi.
Of course. Hi.
She'd sit down next to them. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
The whole shit about me saying that I don't fit in your world, that I'm sorry.
Aaliyah. There's no reason to be sorry.
I apologize because it's not your world, and I know it's not, and you have done everything in telling me that it's not. I've even pointed out that it's not. And just, I don't know, in that moment, I was just overwhelmed by the fact that that's where your family is. And it's where you want to be because it's where your family is, and I get that.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know if that's where I want to be. In all
Not
honesty, I felt sick the whole time.
She puts her arm around them. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I think we both went through hell.
I think we did. This will be better, I think. I don't know, I guess I wanted to... Because you know I love you, I just thought that maybe I could find the good things and show them to you, but even still, it just... The bad crept in.
You need more time.
Yeah.
We'll find somewhere. Right?
Of course.
We'll find somewhere where we can both be safe. And I don't know, a place that won't hold memories like that for either of us.
I'm sorry that you were reminded of your own memories. That shouldn't have happened.
It's okay.
It's not. It's really not.
She grabs the mask that always hangs on the side of her hip. I quite literally carry it with me every day. It's
You
okay.
don't need to be so brutally and bluntly reminded. It's different. Having a memento is one thing. Being jostled into it with frankly, no regard. Something entirely different.
She didn't know.
I know she didn't, but she knows better. She's a fighter. She knows better.
But she's not from the lowlands. It's different. It's not something you know unless you hear it or you see it yourself. She didn't know.
I know she didn't.
Just if I seem like I'm distant or or if I've disappeared, I'm just downstairs, okay? If you need me at all.
I'll come and find you, trust me.
Okay.
I feel... Is it bad that I feel like I don't know her as much anymore?
I mean, I'm sure if I saw Aiden at some point, he wouldn't recognize me. Maybe I wouldn't even recognize him. I don't know what he's been doing anymore. You became someone entirely different. You found yourself without her being there. And meanwhile, she was having to take over and become her own person too. You don't know each other. Doesn't mean you're not related. It doesn't mean you don't love each other any less. Right?
Yeah.
You need to go forward, just both of you knowing that you're not the same people. And that you just have to give yourselves time to learn each other now and meet each other.
Did I tell you what the first thing she said to me was when I came back? When she knew I came back?
No, what?
She shouted at me for leaving her alone. For abandoning her when she needed me most. And for running away.
I will not do or say anything. But
You didn't know. But it's just hard to forget that.
you did everything that you could. You were willing to give up your life for her. You have no reason to feel sorry for what you did.
And I failed her all the same.
No. You saved her. And you gave her the chance at starting something new.
What does it matter when she resents me for it?
She doesn't resent you. If she resented you, I don't think she'd be here with us right now.
I, I'm sorry, it's just been eating at me, I guess.
No, I don't blame you.
It is what it is.
She moves so that she's sitting like right in front of them and puts her hands on their face. We are going to find a place just for us for a little bit. And we're going to just stay away from all of this and let time pass, actual time pass. Because I don't think either of us have really gotten that yet.
I don't think we have either, no.
Give her time too. She's dealing with a lot as well. And then just, you'll be able to come back to it once things have cooled down. And once things make more sense.
Yeah. It'll be nice.
Yeah.
I owe you a picnic. I planned on it and I never got to it, so I owe you a picnic.
That was the surprise.
Well, I wanted it to be. It was going to be something stupid with axe throwing, and so you could laugh at me because, God, you know how well that would have been for me.
Knowing my luck, you would have probably found a way to do better at me with it.
Sorry, do you recall my expedition with the shield? Or
Oh, no, that's right.
yeah, it's pretty bad. And I use a shield.
It's a date then.
It's a date.
Promise.
I swear.
She gives them a kiss on the forehead and just hugs them for a little bit.
Yeah, they just hold her.
Mm. At some point, she'd go back down to make sure the ship doesn't crash.
Very gay.
Yeah.
It's like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Damn, you let the ship keep flying.
I'm sorry, but we do have a job.
This ship
Yeah.
ain't sinking. Both
Leah has a
metaphorically
singular
and
brain
literally.
cell right now, and sometimes when it hits the corner of her head, she goes, shit, there's coal.
Gotta feed Erla. Right. With that all said and done, we'll come back to Erla. For Lydia coming down and saying what she's say. But Simon, you
Hi.
are bedridden.
True.
You were supposed to leave this week, but you're still not able to move.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I was able to move a bit of my pinky last time. Why can I?
You're,
still
I
control-
would say, about halfway through the week, you can move your hands and your feet. That's
Let's
it.
go. That's improvement. I still can't move though.
Every day, once is coming up. 3 times. I would say around 6 times a day, honestly. Coming in, checking on you, asking if there's anything to get you, food, water, helping you into the to the bath, helping you to the bathroom, doing everything he can to assist you. And he doesn't say too much. He is very silent most of the time. I would say at one point later on in the week, you'd see he'd come in looking especially tired. See, he wears button-down vest, but very oddly enough, you would see he has a butcher's apron, and blood would be on his long leather gloves, his jacket, as he walks in. For once, he's begun to take off his gloves. Simon, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Why? What's with the blood? The whole butcher's get up.
I had to butcher a pig. I'm a bit out of practice.
Oh, I didn't know you were. Are you adding butchering into your business or?
My father was a butcher.
Oh, really?
Yes. He gave me my grandfather's gloves. Gestured to the
Oh,
green gloves. Butchering was part of the family business.
uh. Well, I guess you're getting reacquainted with it. You seem extra
course.
tired though.
I
Anything else
am.
happen?
Not a stress. Work is, well, the occasional problem. Nothing we can't work through.
Go get some rest then.
Come now. I'm here to make sure that you are well taken care of, and if something tells me if any one of your friends got even the idea that I left you out of my sight for a brief moment, they'd kill me.
Yeah, but I'll be able to vouch for you regardless.
Hmm.
You know what would
Yes.
really help me feel better right now?
What?
You go get some rest.
Roll me persuasion.
Please, like, think I'm supposed to be good at. Okay, good.
Fine. but I'll be back within the hour. A short nap.
Okay.
Just from walk out. That'd be it. Continue to come in normally. But on.
Nice.
Then,
I'll be there.
out of nowhere, kicking down your door with a loud and vibrant. I'll do my best here. Yeehaw! Would be
Yeah, that's what I
Ori
thought.
doing her best impersonation. She
Oh,
would
he's back.
she would have a long dark green skirt, white stockings, a white puffy button up, a cowboy hat, a leather jacket, tall leather boots that make her slightly taller. She has a wide smile on her face, and you would see she has a strange backpack on, and kind of looking over her shoulder would be a velociraptor.
What?
Hello! Howdy!
Well,
Simon?
you look like you had some fun.
I had a blast. I was a cowboy.
Ah. What kind of cowboy things did you do?
I helped outlaws. I helped stop outlaws. I you can see the go over her head. I got a friend. Their name is BB. They gesture to the velociraptor behind them. I
Oh, nice
rode
to
on
meet you.
something called a train. I went
Aw.
to Orion. I met a lot of people. There were some guys that I beat up, and I learned something. I could just fight bad guys, not killing them, because apparently killing them is very illegal. But I could just
Yeah.
fight the bad guys, and beating them, they bleed, and I can just drink their beaten blood when they're knocked out.
I guess, yeah. That is definitely something you could do.
Also, the outlaw man taught me a lot of magic.
Oh, what'd you learn?
I learned all types of stuff. Like, I could do this. Stretching out from her form would be voids of tendrils of darkness. And then they would recede. She would cast arms of Hadar all around her.
That's very
Cool.
impressive. Good job.
Thank you. But,
You s-
once told me that you no move. Why?
Oh, well, I was just partaking in some training to commune with a god, and this is just the side effects.
You
You know,
are with
sometimes-
nothing.
Yes.
Ori is not stupid.
I know you're not stupid. Why would I think you're stupid?
So, why?
Because I made a deal.
With
You've met the person who shares my body with me, don't you?
oh, asshole man.
Yes. Correct.
So we kill him? I could probably go into you and try and find him.
No. I don't think it's that simple. I really
No?
don't think it's that simple. No.
Hmm.
It's not like they're. It's more of a fusion, you know.
Fusion?
I'm pretty. Hmm. So. It's like when you combine two things, and you can't remove one from the other easily.
Hmm.
Sort of like
Okay.
cooking food.
See. Interesting. So you are two parts of the same. It's like how me and Delia were.
Yeah.
But this is with very bad man.
Very, very bad man, yes.
Hmm. So we're trying to kill very bad man, yes?
I don't know if killing very bad men's an option at the moment. It's more we have to deal with them.
Oh,
They're there.
Next time I will speak to Very Bad Man and I will tell him to go away very firmly.
Good. I
Yes.
expect nothing less.
Thank you. Well, I learned a lot of things. But before you'd see she'd immediately be stuck in an in-between. I am going to come back with a person and I'm going to pay them to take care of you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll pay for it. It's my fault I'm like this in the first place. I've pushed
Okay.
myself a bit too far.
Give me your money.
If you didn't know, I really can't move my arms at the
Oh,
moment, but
where's your money?
it's over there. Left pocket.
Left?
Yeah, the left.
She rifles through your pockets and takes half your silver.
Well, none of it's silver. It's all platinum.
There's some in silver, no?
I'm pretty sure I have
There's 50
all...
silver.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, sure. Take the 50 silver. I'm at 25.
Alright, I took out 10 silver, and I'm gonna go use that to pay for someone,
Did
okay?
you just lie to me? Okay. I'll be here.
Okay. Yeah, she walks out. From you could tell this person's just from off the street. They're very confused as they walk in. Okay. It's a silver a day for watching them, okay? Yeah. You'd see it's some kind of farmhand. Very sweaty, he's tired, coming in from a long day of work. Okay. Take medical leave of absence, I don't. Have fun. Thank you. See, they just leave them next to you, and you are now sitting next to a stranger.
So, how did they find you?
Why am I here again?
I think they hired you to take care of me. I don't know.
Who are you? Standing behind them, you'd see Nova would appear, a hand on the back of his head. Come on, buddy, we're leaving. We are? Why? You'll figure it out when you're outside. Right. That Nova would escort them out. Sit back down next to you.
Well, I guess thanks for that, but I still do kind of need help doing most things at the moment.
Then ask.
Okay. I assume you were there. You were just listening on the entire conversation as well.
I'm here literally 24/7.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Have you gotten any sleep?
I don't sleep.
Not at all. You don't need any sleep at
No,
all.
I don't.
Do you need anything to keep
I
yourself
don't.
alive?
I don't need to eat, I don't need to sleep, and don't even really need to breathe.
Oh. And how did that happen?
I worshipped nothing for long enough, and you know that state you were in before contacting nothing?
Yeah.
I'm in that state constantly. Can't feel pain.
Oh. I'm sorry, I guess, if that sounds
It
I
can
guess
be
weird.
a problem.
a bit concerning, some
Fine.
might say.
Fine. But don't just sit there and mope if you need help. I'm literally sitting right next to you, even if you can't
I'll
see.
be fine.
You were literally complaining about needing help.
Complaining a bit is always a good way to get stuff off your mind, you know? Letting your emotions out.
If you don't say when you need something, I will cut you.
Okay, what I need right now is definitely not threats like that.
Fine. What do you need then?
Uh, well, I'm honestly perfectly fine right now, but I'll probably need food or drink soon enough.
Right.
But for now, we can just chat.
About?
I don't know. Why did you start worshipping nothing in the first place?
I
Just curious.
was indoctrinated at a very young age.
So you didn't have a choice? Or
No, not really.
Then why continue being a part of it? What's your reason?
Because I
You
want the
should.
world to end.
But why do you want the world to end?
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, but you haven't gone in depth about it. You've just been like, "Oh, I want the world to end."
We're in a constant cycle with all the different nations and countries and misery and suffering. There's no end to any of it. People will born, people will die. A lot of people will live horrible lives. I'm certain there's good in the world that can outweigh that suffering, but it doesn't mean it's not true for them.
Okay, but
I,
counterpoint.
I've had a thought. Hear me
What is your
out.
thought? Okay.
What if no one was able to be born ever again? Not to say everyone becomes sterile, essentially. People that are going to have a baby or pregnant, they'll have a child. But after that, no one else can be born. Do you think that's a good way to end the world?
That'd be quite sad for the last surviving people in the human race.
Well, not for you see, she'd think. There'll still be people around. There's some immortals that we'd have to kill eventually.
Okay, but my next question, why continue being a part of the old sect, or not the old sect, the new sect, if what they're doing is just continuing the cycle of pain and loss?
That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to end the cycle. We're trying to destroy the world.
No, you're not. You're just continuing the cycle of pain.
Well, if the world ended, then we wouldn't be.
What you're doing is just inspiring more people to take action against you with every move you guys make.
Do you believe in higher power?
I have literally talked to God earlier this week.
Wonderful. Then you believe that perhaps there's something called destiny. Perhaps it's fate that we succeed, and perhaps it's fate that we fail. If we fail, so be it. If I die, if all of us die and our mission fades into obscurity, so be it.
You shouldn't have to rely on fate.
I don't rely on fate.
Well, that's what it seems like the way you're thinking about it. You just think everything's going to end up your way, right?
No, clearly not.
Listen, the world is nothing. There's not. It's always going to have the good and the bad in it. It's not purely one thing. It's not purely the other.
So you'd be able to look a person who is going to live constant suffering in the eye for the rest of their life and saying, we could end it for you. However, we're going to continue it so that may others can have good lives.
Are you implying your life is continual suffering?
No, that is not what I'm implying.
Listen, life has its good moments and its bad moments.
Not for some. Some people live true lives of misery, through and through.
Are you one of them?
No!
Then why are you speaking for other people? How do you know what their experiences are like and what they're going through?
Even though I don't feel it now, there were times that I wish the world.
I'm sorry that you've had to feel that way.
It's not your fault. It's not anyone but the world's. Listen, could we just not talk about religion or philosophy. Just talk about something stupid like puppies or kittens.
Alright. What do you like to do for fun then?
Noted question, nothing.
Well, that was a boring answer.
Continue on like this for a while.
Ask various questions leads to nothing.
Correct. With that, we're gonna pull away to Oscar and Marlin. You guys would be in line to exit Truesdale. Approaching from behind you, rushing up, you hear shouting. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Over here, Oscar, Marlin?
Oscar would turn around to the voice.
Turning around, you see someone that's almost unrecognizable. They wear long brown pants, a belt, a shirt that has stripes across it that are in autumn colors. The shirt itself, it's not a t-shirt. I should clarify, it's a sweater. You're looking at her like, why the hell is she wearing a sweater in this weather? Too hot. And aviators. But as they approach, you see the instruments on their back, you see a number of bags that they're carrying, and you see it's Arya. What the heck are you two doing here? It's so good to see you. Give me a hug. Come on. Marlon, give her a hug.
Oscar gives her a hug.
So you guys decided to do Vacation in the Plutocracy 2, or what happened? Why?
We decided to do a B2B visit.
Right, okay.
Okay, before I say anything else, can I just ask what are you wearing?
Oh, 60s. Like it? No? Is that a no?
How much do you like it?
I love it.
That's enough for me.
I bought a bunch of different outfits. And I bought a bunch of different stuff for everyone. Oh, hold on. You'd see she'd immediately go into her bag. Marlon, I got this for you. And you'd see it is a mug that reads, I'm the number one drunk. Thanks. No problem. And Oscar, she'd go into her bag. And she'd go ahead and pull out what looks to be a puzzle set. And it looks to be a puzzle set for a flying city.
Hmm.
Like it?
Can't exactly say that I've done a puzzle like this before.
Right. It's different, interesting, and no offense, older individuals tend to like it a lot.
You think I am that old?
I mean, aren't you, like 100 or something?
Yes, I know.
Harlan say, I like puzzles. That doesn't mean I'm old. Or you just
Perhaps
stares at him.
the two of us can do it together then.
Sounds like a date. Oh, you two are so cute. But why the hell are you here?
Asku looks over to Marlin. What do they look like? The reaction is to that question.
He's like, he would speak up and say, heat of the moment, poor decisions. Did you guys go to a gay strip club or something? No.
No,
Not that type of decisions. We can talk about it when we're back in Lartrum. All right. Well, tell me all about it. What have you guys been up to? What's going on?
honestly, not too much. Did you run into Shutter as well?
Yes, and I turned down their sponsorship. No way am I siding with the people that ruined Once's name.
Hmm.
Did you guys get offered a sponsorship?
Can't really say that we did.
Oh. Well, I got a couple other sponsorship cards if you'd like. She'd pull out what looks to be like 5 sending cards for various companies.
How many companies did you run into?
This whole place is made up of millions of companies, Oscar. I ran into a lot. I did a couple gigs, and I was planning to ask once which company I should work with because, these are sponsorship companies for gigs, and I ran into a talent scout for a lot of them, and once I explained to them who I was, they told me, oh, you should work in the big city, and I was like, no, no way. There was one that was really creepy that said what was my opinion on gambling and like a casino that isn't a casino. Very strange. I ignored them, they were creepy. But yeah. What was I
Hmm.
talking about?
The the sponsorships, companies.
Yeah. Right. So that's been what's up with me. But what did Shudder want to talk to you guys about?
He just had some questions for us. Offered a sort of deal for me.
So they did offer you a sponsorship. Did you take it?
It wasn't exactly a sponsorship.
Right. Okay. What was it then?
Hmm. Is it okay if I elaborate a bit more when you're back in Lartrum?
Sure. Sounds good to me. Yeah. You guys would continue on the way heading back to Lartrum. Arya regales you with her tale of the many companies she ran into, the people, and she'd expressed that she had a good time. There were certainly times where some things were a little fucking shady, but other than that, pretty good time.
I'm glad it went well.
So I have to ask. She'd whisper to you. How'd it go with Mara?
Sku would whisper back. I do not think that she took it that well. She took a couple of days off from work. I don't want to check in on her, but I need to talk to once about how that went.
Right. Well, I can sending him. I could also sending Lirim and Aaliyah if you'd like. Have you spoken to or Simon? Have you guys been in contact with any of them?
We left town a bit in a rush.
Right. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll call. Oh gosh, I don't know the last time I talked with Lirim actually. I've been so busy. Yeah. I'll do a little ditty and I'll contact them right now, okay?
Well, with her, what is Lirim planning on doing right now?
They're
Day is it?
probably flying back to Latram right now, be my guess.
Okay.
Lirim,
Sending away?
as you are in the middle of flipping a pancake, there is a ringing. Actually, there's no ringing. What am I fucking saying? It's not a sending stone, it's a sending. I'm
Yeah,
very sorry.
I just I mean she's just making that noise with her mouth, man. I don't know what to
He
tell you.
uses some of the words to go ring, ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring. She's just doing that with her mouth. I don't know how.
Artie would say, hey, hope you're doing okay. Coming back from the plutocracy with Oscar and Marlin right now. Hope the flying back is going well. Yeah. How is it? What's going on with you guys?
They take a second. Happy to hear from you. I hope you got that Tamagotchi. Glad you're not dead. Hope you didn't get blackmailed. We're good.
Sending you back. I did get the Tamagotchi, and it died immediately because I totally freaking forgot about it. But, are you okay? You sound more tired than usual. Everything all right over there? Do we need a girl talk when we get back, or?
Turns out for both me and Alia, our off days involved a lot of mental and emotional taxation. Fun times all around. I wish I could sleep. Also, once is still being capitalistic and weird. Said.
Let out a sigh looking at you, Oscar. It's bad. Things are rough for Liam and Aaliyah right now. They're exhausted emotionally. So when we get back, we should lend their support.
Something happened at the Freebirds?
I guess so. I'm not quite sure.
Hmm.
We'll learn soon enough, right?
Hmm.
Right. Yeah. I got another 4th level in me. Give me a few more words, and I'll chat up with Simon. Alright?
Very well.
Yeah.
Oscar would did tell Arya before she does sending. Were you told that he was taking some time on a personal project? I think he was writing a song or something.
That's fantastic! Oh, I can't wait to hear it. No, yeah, he was... Here? Oh, fuck. He might be already on his way to College of Heroes at this... Fuck. Hold on, let me sending him right now. Simon.
I
Hi, it's Aria. I hope you're doing alright. Wanted to check in. Me, Osku, and Marlon are coming back from the plutocracy right now. If you're already traveling, totally get you. Sorry we're coming back late. How's the personal song project? Can't wait to hear it. Understand if you need more time to work on it. Yeah. What's been going on?
How many words do I get in response to sending?
With this, because it's a higher level, I believe it's an extra 25, so you get 50.
Okay. Hey, I'm currently still in Lartrum. Needed a little bit of time before heading out. Not feeling the best at the moment. Made some progress on personal project, but for now, just taking some time to relax. We'll probably head out once Liram and Aaliyah arrive with Erla. Send.
Oh, fuck, Arya would say. Everyone's had a shit break, apparently. Very bad. Horrible.
At the very
Simon's...
least, it sounds like you had a good break at least.
Yeah, but I hope everyone's alright. Fuck. Is there anything you want to say to not Simon, Marland or Arya before you continue on?
Is Marlon the one driving the car?
Yes.
Yeah, Oscar's just gonna sit in the front with them.
Oh, very gay. Yeah. Heading back over to traveling across the desert in summer. Nydia would approach you, Aaliyah.
Hello. Okay.
You'd be downstairs training with his sword. She'd climb down the ladder, the heavy clunking of her feet. Hello, no proper way to go about this. Aaliyah, have you a moment?
Sure. And she'll put the sword down.
Can we sit?
Everything okay? Uh, yeah, we can sit. You want to sit on the floor?
Sure.
Okay.
She just plopped down.
Everything okay?
No. I wanted to apologize. I asked some questions that I shouldn't. Was very insensitive. And I've clearly caused you great distress. Wrong of me to ask those questions, and it's wrong of me to have been so antagonistic towards you and being hard on you. Um, Truly, I am sorry.
Thank you. Um, yeah, thank you. I mean, you didn't know. Not used to not used to hearing shit like that, so it's like and you're curious. I get it. But thank you.
Of course. I hope another time a day, we have another sparring match, maybe?
Um, maybe.
Maybe. Hold off. How are you?
Fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you enjoy your
I
stay?
I did. I enjoyed getting to see the parts of the Freebirds that Liram wanted to show me, and I'm glad that you got to see each other for a little bit.
I am too.
Though, if it's all right with you, I think I might steal them away for a bit longer, if that's okay.
It's more than fine. I know she has a lot of unfinished business out there. Lee, let them be. Do me a favor. I'm sure you'll do it for yourself and for them. Just keep them safe.
Of course.
Thank you. Appreciate that. She's used to be the one doing the protecting, so she might throw herself into danger trying to save someone else.
They do. They have already. And I've talked to them about it before. But
Don't fault them too much for it.
he's not Lynette anymore.
I
Lydia.
I don't doubt that.
So there are times where, yes, those tendencies are still there. But they are different. Trust them on that. Trust me on that.
See. Well, I don't doubt it. At the end of the day, they're still my sister. Or, well, sibling, I should say.
Right.
Thank you again.
Thank you. I wish you luck with everything at the kingdom.
Oh, fuck. I'll need it.
Yeah,
It's horrible. A nightmare.
I do not envy you.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Ugh. Just. Very least, Leave is coming to stay, so he'll be a big help. Should leave you be. Is there any other conversations you guys would like to have before arriving?
Uh,
No?
Gonna be a pussy ass bitch and leave that note, but not say anything
Oh, wow. Where and how are you leaving it?
in the bag.
Because-
In the bag. Nope, no looky.
Oh, you need to roll me sleight of hand right now. You need to roll me sleight of hand right motherfucking now.
it's not being put in the bag when. Oh, never mind.
Oh
Holy
my
fuck.
god.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
you get away with it. She won't know even until she's gone. Damn.